Alan here with a little safety and self-defense tip. Want to talk about conflict first aid. But before I do that, I want to remind you, go to surviveanddefend.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter if you haven't yet. And be sure to check out the membership site. For a low monthly fee, there's over 600 pages with new ones being added every week on information to help keep you safe and to defend yourself if needed. Now, conflict first aid, what do I mean by that? A lot of us train for conflict, whether it's martial arts, combatives, different firearms courses. We do active shooter response courses and so forth. But we also should be training first aid to go along with those conflicts. You're not always going to win and come out on top without being injured, or other people may be injured. So it is very important that we include some type of first aid training with our other training with our different fighting and martial art type skills. Okay? We want to learn how to stop the bleeding. And Stop the Bleed, they have programs all over the United States now. Find a class, attend, and get trained in this. Learning how to use a pressure bandage, learning how to use a tourniquet effectively can save a life. Maybe even your own. If not yours, maybe a loved one. So check out your first aid classes through the Red Cross, through the Stop the Bleed program, and then there's other independent organizations out there that teach a variety of classes on not just first aid, but trauma aid. And so you want to go beyond the first aid of how to do cuts and scrapes and scratches, and we want to learn how to stop the bleeding. We want to learn how to put on a seal to stop a sucking chest wound if you're shot in the chest with a lung punctured. We want to be able to put tourniquets on any of the extremities. So get the training. And then you can incorporate it into your other training. Okay, so you don't just go through one time. Go ahead and role play where people are injured and other people are helping them. If you want to go as far as getting stage type blood and make it look more realistic and stuff, that's good training because it gets our mind used to what's going on. And so that first time when we see the red everywhere in the blood, it's not on a real situation. So we can train ourselves by using those simulated training aids, moulage kits and fake blood and so forth, to help us when we actually see a real event. So be sure to get some training. And then we also want to look at helping ourselves. Okay, so if you're in a conflict or any situation, afterwards we want to assess ourselves to see if we've been injured. Because sometimes things will happen to us and we're so amped up with the adrenaline we don't even know. So when it's all said and done and we start coming down from that adrenaline dump, then we can find, oh my gosh, I was cut, I was shot. And so we need to administer first aid to ourselves. So learn how to administer first aid to others, but also do a thorough check of yourself and know how you can help yourself if no one else is there to help you. And that's why it's important to carry your basic trauma supplies in your everyday carry kit, whether it's in your car, on your person. Different people, depending on their risk and the nature of what they're doing, are going to carry different things. And you're going to carry different things depending on where you're going and how you're traveling. What you carry in your person will be different than a larger thing that you have at your office or in your car or at your home. So have the different supplies available just in case. Sure, we hope we never use them, but they're there just in case. They're an insurance policy, because if we do need them, it may be a matter of life or death. And so that's why we want them there. And that's why we want to know how to use them. So include this kind of training with your shooting skills, with your hand-to-hand skills, with your knife or stick skills, with your de-escalation skills. They're all important, and you want to have them all. Be sure, again, to sign up for that newsletter. You're going to immediately get a couple free ebooks on situational awareness and 25 safety and self-defense tips. But then you're going to get the weekly email every Sunday, Sunday Safety and Self-Defense, where I share a lot of different things to help you stay safe. And check out the membership site. It's up over 600 pages, more added every week to help you stay safe in all sorts of situations and help you defend yourself. A lot of times I put on videos like this here on YouTube, but the extended versions go on the membership site. So go there right now if you haven't done so yet and sign up. You have to take responsibility for your own safety. No one else cares about your safety as much as you do. So go there right now, sign up, stay safe, and enjoy everything life has to offer, because that's what I'm all about. I want you to enjoy life and enjoy it safely.